Jack was just exploring some caves. Little did he know, he had found the abyss. It's really dark in here. Welcome to part 15, everybody. There's very little left to get in Spider Cave, and then I will be done. So, I think we're going to be on track with what I guessed the third time would be the amount of parts it would take to finish this. I'm taking the final guess that it will be 18 parts. We'll see if I'm right or not. Anywho, what I sort of wanted to talk about in this episode is a little bit of TV. Haven't really talked about TV a whole lot. Motivation for talking about TV is I just got off of watching an episode of Mike and Molly. For those of you who don't know that show, I would recommend it. It's actually a very funny show. I feel like it's not a very well-known show. It's not a show that people would think of off the top of their heads, I feel like. But it's a very funny show. For those of you who like comedies, I would recommend it. Obviously, Big Bang Theory is the best comedy out there. We can try to agree on that. One of the best, anyways. Let's say one of the best. I guess Modern Family is pretty good, too. And, there are others that people would argue for, too. But Big Bang Theory is probably my favorite. Okay, so, we'll just take a moment here to look at the pause screen. We'll see that we're still missing a power cell. It's those dark eco crystals, you know, the ones that I blew up, like the one that was just over, if the camera will pan, over there. I know where it is. It's actually the same one that I tried destroying twice. Both times, it came back. Because both times I tried breaking it, I immediately died afterwards. So I guess I died before it blew up, so it just regenerated. So, yeah, it's still there. This time I'm just gonna wait. There we go. Okay. That's that over with, thankfully. And, oh, good. Didn't even die on the jump. Ha! Making progress, guys. Okay, now, remember that insanely hard power cell I was talking about in Volcanic Crater? The way to get it is you're actually supposed... You're supposed to start in Spider Cave and go to Volcanic Crater. You're supposed to start with this. And then you just book it. And no, this is not the time to hit walls. Nope, nope. I feel like I'm not going fast enough, but I'm gonna try anyways. Go! You can do it! And just fire! And there it is. Yeah. I mean, maybe if you're traveling around on these train cars here, you might notice that steel box that's just randomly sitting up there, looking a little conspicuous. But, I don't think normally on your first run of the game, people probably wouldn't think to start all the way from that yellow eco vent in Spider Cave. So that's a very hard one to get. Didn't mean to do that, but okay. So, are we done everything in the third section? Got everything there, got that one. Yep, and done, and we're done there, and we are good to go to the lava tube, which is the last connecting area of the game. On our way to Gull and Maya's Citadel. Now that I think about it, this might actually take only 17 parts. But, again, we'll see. I'm done commenting on that. I should probably stop getting ahead of myself there. So, this lava tube is actually rather difficult. It's okay on the difficulty rating, but some of the orbs are kind of out of the way, and even some of the scout flies. If you ignore orbs and scout flies, it's actually insanely easy to get all the way through, but considering I'm going to be trying to collect everything, you know, I would wager a bet that I'm probably going to die at least once, but obviously I'm going to try not to. I feel like I haven't really talked a whole bunch about the story of this game yet, and I feel like you guys probably haven't heard any of the story yet, because I've been talking over all of the cutscenes. But I can't believe it took me 15 parts to finally mention this, but the main story of the game is that there's Gall and Maya. They're the big bad guys. They're trying to unlock this dark eco silo and release all the dark eco in the world because they think that they can control it. So your main objective is to obviously stop them by your main powers are obviously eco, but obviously that's not enough to help you travel there, so you need to collect all these power cells everywhere. I am definitely going to die. Bye, guys. You need to collect all of these power cells everywhere to fuel. It's usually just to fuel your zoomer, because the heat levels in both Fire Canyon and the lava tube, are both way too extreme that you need to collect a certain amount of power cells for Kira to be able to power up the heat shield on the zoomer, so that you can try and survive the heat of them. The story in the second section is just you need, I believe it was 45 power cells just to, it was to power that machine so that she could lift the boulder and you could go up to the cliff and fight Claw. But there's really not... That's all the orbs already? What? That's interesting. Yeah, there's honestly not much to the story of this game. It's pretty straightforward, honestly. But, I mean, people, I feel like, wouldn't play this game for the story. I feel like they would just play it because it's such an awesome game. Like, awesome to play, not necessarily to follow. You know what I mean? I think that made sense. If it didn't, let me know in comments if you ever feel like watching this. Although, unfortunately, not many people will probably watch this. That's a sad thing about just starting on YouTube, is that I'm not going to have very many, if any. I'm going to have very few followers. So, I mean, I hope you guys will watch. I would very much appreciate it if you could watch. That would be very nice of you. If you have the time to watch it. I enjoy your support. Like, every subscription that I have. For some reason, I already have 4 subscribers. I don't know how the hell that happened. On the original channel that I had, I only had 5. And I was on that channel for quite a while. Like, I think almost a year. So, I don't know where those subscribers came from. Did I miss a scout fly? I thought I heard a scout fly. Nope. I am hearing things. But, yeah. I'm still trying to think of ways that I could make my channel known. Like more famous. Not necessarily famous. That's the wrong word to use, but more well-known to people. Because I feel like unless I do something to, like, make myself known, like to let people know about me, I feel like I'm probably going to stay at this 4 subscriber thing. Unfortunately. So much as I don't want to. Anyways. This has definitely not been a first run thing of LavaTube, but I have beaten it. We winning. And we are in Gaul and Maya's Citadel. We got all the orbs and the 2 power cells and lava tubes. So we are officially in the last area of the game. But before anything, hi Kira. And no big green dude this time because he was stolen.
Father is missing.
Father is missing!
They have kidnapped him as well.
I feel like that's something I should practice, is voiceovers. Unless I shouldn't. Unless that's annoying. Maybe that's annoying. I should stop being annoying. Do you agree that that's annoying? Is it annoying what I'm doing right now? I think I'm annoying. So, I'm going to stop being annoying by saying annoying all the time. So, at this point, the goal is not to collect power cells. Once you reach this point, your only goal is saving the sages. Although each sage does come with a power cell, so you are now in Gaul and Maya's Citadel. What is a citadel? What, like, is that even a thing in real life? I've never heard of a citadel before. Is it like a tower? Like a... It's probably a tower. I'm going to assume that it is a tower. Okay. So, the thing with Gaul and Maya's Citadel is there are 3 different little sections that you can branch off to. Each one results in you saving one of the sages. It's sort of like a test for each sage that you need to pass in order to save them. And then the green sage is the last one that you save at the very top of the level before you fight Gaul and Maya. And then that's the end of the game. I definitely feel like this is now going to only take 17 parts. I said 18 was my final guess, unfortunately, though. So I lost that. Unfortunately. As for right now, though, I feel like I probably shouldn't get too carried away with this because each of these sections does sort of take a little while. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around just this little center area and collect everything here. And then I'm going to end the part. And then the next part is just going to be me doing everything in these 3 tests. I just decided this now, and I think it's a good idea, so I'm going to do it. Do you think it's a good idea? Comment in the section. But no, I'm kidding. Don't comment on that. That's a silly comment to make. I thought there was way more than what I'm finding around the edges here. Holy moly! Almost died. Well, I guess that's it for this part, then? This has been a really short part, but I feel very confident that I'm not going to be able to do anything else in these tests. So I am going to go to this first one. Go to the door anyways. But you'll have to wait to see what's on the other side of the door until next time. Dun dun dun! I probably shouldn't get too close to the microphone like that. Sorry if that blew your ears out. Bye guys!